It's a Northern 10 Tuesday night. The Wynford Lady Royals come into the Mountaintop to take on the Upper Sandusky Lady Rams. Both teams sitting with 3 losses in the conference, 2 games back at Colonel Crawford. So you could say this could be an elimination game for the championship race. We got all the action coming your way on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have. We got pregame coming your way next. Coach B.
Hey, Travis, what's up?
Oh, not much. What's that sound?
Just working on some long overdue improvements here.
Whoa.
Fit for a Hall of Famer. Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
First Federal Community Bank is excited to offer the Ohio Home Buyers Plus program, and it's meant to offer an above-market interest rate to help the potential home buyer in their journey towards home ownership.
We've got great rates, especially for first-time home buyers. Here at First Federal Community Bank, we are here to make the home buying experience smooth and stress-free.
As a community bank, we're excited to offer this account to help fulfill the dream of owning a home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you looking for a uniform rental partner that can guarantee garments are returned promptly? No matter your size or industry, Kimmel Corporation can customize a program to fit your needs. Give us a call for a free evaluation of your current program or visit us at kimmeluniform.com. Kimmel Corporation, delivering what we promise, 4 generations strong.
Think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it.
We welcome you inside the Spherion Mid-Ohio pregame show for this Northern 10 matchup between 2 teams in the middle of the pack in the Northern 10, the Wynford Lady Royals and the Upper Sandusky Lady Rams. Hello, everybody. My name is Travis Berardi, alongside Mark Bollinger. First time working with you since district basketball on the boys' side last year. It's a pleasure to have you back.
It's been
with
a while.
Me. Yes, it has. But, you know, what a game to come back to. 2 teams that are battling right now in the Northern 10 to stay alive in the conference behind the Colonel Crawford Lady Eagles, who have been playing pretty well. But a team that really, well, they handed Colonel Crawford their lone loss. We'll take a look at them first in our team spotlight. That is the Wynford Lady Royals. Have that one against them, but you know, a tough loss against Seneca East knocked them back down the 2 games back. RPI ratings, those great RPI ratings that the OHSAA has for seeding has been released, And right now, Wynford's sitting at number 4 out of 9 in that Division 6 Northwest 3 RPI. They are in there with Margaretta. They're in there with Colonel Crawford. So a win tonight against the D4 squad could help them out. They did lose by 3 to Upper Sandusky back on December 7th, scoring 47, giving up 40.
Well, you know, looking at this game, it's basically like we talked about, off the air, an elimination game. Both these teams just sitting 2 games behind Colonel Crawford with a lot of basketball to be played. Those top 5 teams in the Northern 10 are all bunched together. So a win here tonight is so critical, not just for the RPI ratings, but also for the league chase, because the winner of this game still has a shot at getting that share of that Northern 10 title.
Absolutely, and a player that we saw go off on Saturday against Buckeye Central, she's our player spotlight. It's Brooke Frombaugh, leading the N-10 in rebounds and points per game, a double-double, 16 and 12.8, with a 56% free field goal percentage. Once she gets inside the paint, she's lethal.
Well, she can do it all, and she's going to be so critical tonight, scoring and rebounding. If she can dominate the glass, it's going to be an important factor for Wynford in trying to get the win tonight.
Now let's take a look before the anthem at the team spotlight for the Upper Sandusky Lady Rams. 8-5, they are 5-3. They were right in it, but losses to Carey by 5, and then really a head-scratching blowout against Crawford on Saturday. Have them back to 2 games behind. They're number 3, though, in the D4 Northwest 1 RPI behind Shelby and Bellevue. Shelby, we just saw, if you were watching a little bit earlier on our Facebook and YouTube, a tough-fought win at Willard to stay there, but Upper won 4 of the last 5 against Wynford. They're scoring 45, getting down 42.
Well, and one of the things that's so important with the way the RPI ratings are factored in is the opponent's win percentage and then the opponent's win percentage. So a win tonight against a good quality team is going to do nothing but enhance your RPI rating. And when you're in that 2-3 spot or battling for those spots, every game is critical.
Absolutely, and yeah, this is a lot of, we talk about football late in the season, a win could get you a lot of bonus points for the playoffs. Well, this is a big game for both teams for the RPI rating as well. But let's send it down to the floor to honor America with the national anthem. Also it is a special week. It is Officials Appreciation Week.
And we appreciate them. It is an unsung hero for high school sports, these officials, because although we all like to sit and watch and make comments and things like that, the reality is obviously these games could not be played without the fine gentlemen and ladies that do this. So we do appreciate everything that they do, and it's a job I would not want to have.
Yeah, me either. I mean, sometimes I'll say, I don't know about the call, but that's why I always say, I'm up here, they're down there, we'll let them make the call. Yes. But let's send it down to the floor now for the playing of our national anthem.
Please give a big round of applause to the officiating team working today's contest. The officials this evening are Bruce Bain, Zach Metzger, and Greg Spees. Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin tonight's game, we ask that you please rise, remove your hats, and direct your attention to the center of the court. High school sports are a celebration of teamwork, dedication, and community. The same values that have united our nation for generations. As we prepare to cheer on our athletes tonight, let us take a moment to reflect on the freedoms and opportunities we enjoy thanks to the sacrifices of so many. Now, please join us in honoring our country with the playing of our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner.
Now that we have honored America, let's get back inside the Spherion Mid-Ohio pregame show. We've seen both the teams. We've seen the player spotlight for Wynford. Let's take a look at our player spotlight tonight for the Upper Sandusky Lady Rams, and that is tonight Addy Newman. She averages 9.3 points, 3.8 steals, and she is shooting 51% from the field. We know Grace Walton's going to get hers. It's about Addy Newman if she can get hers.
Well, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see what Addy can do, especially on the defensive end tonight. She's been through the wars and the rigors of the Northern 10 over the past 4 seasons. This is a Wynford squad that even though we're halfway through the season, you have to remember they only have 1 senior, a lot of younger players. So we'll see if Newman's experience can help her tonight and see if she can have an impact on the defensive end and get some easy layups.
And there is Addy Newman getting introduced here tonight. Before we get into our keys, as always, at least in my broadcast, I have other players that we like to highlight that are other, you get your main players, but these two are players that if they can contribute, it gives your team a good shot at getting the victory. You have Sheldon, you have Frombaugh on Wynford, but also Meredith Engler. 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals. She also gives out some assists, a big contributor. She came up big late against Buckeye Central to help them get their victory. And then on the other side, Ellie Ham, 7 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 steal for her. So these two, they're players to watch as well.
Well, we always have player spotlights, and no matter what the media is in the event, you always look at the guys or gals that you think are going to be the real keys to victory. But so many times it comes down to those role players, those 3rd and 4th scorers. Can they have a good night and help you be the difference and get that win?
And we'll take a look at those keys as we get underway here. But Lady Royals have won the tip. That is Caroline Sheldon and company with it first. Sheldon left side to Maggie Ridge. Ridge inside on the backdoor play. Frombaugh kicks it out. Sheldon tries a 3. Sheldon hits the 3, and just like that, the Lady Royals strike first.
Real good look there. Upper Sandusky in the 2-3 zone. Wynford was able to manipulate the zone. Sheldon found the gap, set up her feet, knocked it down. Good first possession for the Royals.
First possession now for the Lady Rams. Can they answer the 3? It's off the back iron. No. Rebound out to Wynford. 1 and done, and back come the Lady Royals quickly in transition. Inside the lane, a ball fake in the Frombaugh on the floor. Ball will be tied up, and possession will go to the Lady Rams as we take a look at our first Federal Community Bank replay of the night. Sheldon, nothing but net.
Yeah, she was just able to find that seam between the 2 zone defenders, and they were just too slow on the closeout. Give her that kind of space, she's going to knock it down, and she did that.
Ellie Ham gets it ahead to Bryn Cundiff. Now to Grace Walton, one of the shooting threats here in the Northern 10. Newman into the corner, and Abby Gottfried.
Wynford starting in a diamond and 1. They're chasing Walton. So they're playing man-to-man on Walton, the other 4 in a diamond.
With Frombaugh down underneath, you can kind of give up that one player. There's another 3 in the air just off the mark, and there's Frombaugh with her first board of the night. Back comes Wynford. 2 possessions for Upper, 2 empty sets. Inside, back out to Sheldon. Sheldon gets around a screen, but nothing doing there.
Royals trying to do a real good job of getting an inside touch to just move the zone. Allows those perimeter players to find some gaps.
There's Meredith Engler to Frombaugh. 2 of the double-digit scoring threats for the Royals.
Baseline overload. Looked like they had Frombaugh on the diagonal. Instead, Sheldon's going to knock it down again.
That's a very good sign for Mother Amy Taylor Sheldon, the head coach in Wynford, when she's hot from beyond the arc to start. 2 for 2. It's 6-0. Nearly a steal, but Grace Walton gets it. Closely guarded by Brianna Westrick. Into the corner, Newman. Nice ball fake into Frombaugh, but just enough to throw her off. It's no good. Back again comes Caroline Sheldon.
Well, you talked about Addy in the pregame, and she's going to have an opportunity to make some shots. If they're going to play this diamond on Walton, the other Rams players are going to have open shots. It's just a matter of can they knock them down.
Here's the second three of the night.
Substitution for the Lady Rams, number 22.
Well, again, just another good look. Wynford doing a really nice job of moving the basketball side to side, getting baseline touches, able to drop that zone down to the baseline, and then that creates the gap. Sheldon's been around the game a little bit growing up,
just a
so
tad,
I think
just
she
a
kind
tad.
of knows
and
where
she
those
gets
gaps
the
are at.
steal. Can't get the scoop, though. Gets her own rebound. So, yeah, I mean, the hustle that she's learned from her dad and mom over those years is starting to pay off. She's one of the better younger players in the Northern 10 Conference, and you just have to look for her the next 2.5 years because she's going to do some special things. Royals, though, empty set. They turn the ball over for the second time today, and 3 minutes in, they still lead 6-0. Walton. Skip pass, left side, three in the air, nothing but nylon.
And that's Upper's opportunity against the Diamond. And one, they're going to have the opportunity to make those baseline shots.
Ava Romick for three, and that's all we've seen. It reminds me of the Saturday game against Buckeye Central, where it was a three-point shooting fest in the first quarter.
Nice job by Wynford. The ball hardly touches the floor. Just move side to side. Find an open player.
Engler, she'll try a three. She'll hit a three.
Well, it's all about the threes tonight, 4 of them so far. And we say that Addy Newman quickly the other way beats the defense down the floor for the layup.
Hello, Newman. It's 9-5. I mean, as a spot shooter myself, I love me some three-pointers. That one's off the back iron. Ham with the rebound, and out and running again is Upper Sandusky. Looking for Newman is Walton. She'll just take it herself and instead turn it over.
So 3 early turnovers for Upper Sandusky, but you can see right there, one way to beat a junk defense is to beat it down the court. Addy Newman, real good job of running the floor, was rewarded with the basket.
So an early 4-point lead as we hit the halfway point of quarter number 1 for Wynford.
We see Upper extending the floor a little bit, stepping that zone out a little bit farther towards Sheldon, but what that will do is open things up on the interior for Frombaugh.
I was about to say that. And now you do see Frombaugh moving down onto the block as they work it around. Sheldon off the knee, but goes right into the hands of Engler. Engler into the lane, gets to Frombaugh, lays it short, gets her own board, puts it back up, no, and a rebound out to Upper Sandusky. So one offensive board couldn't get it done. Then the Rams come out with one. They get it inside, back out to Newman, works it around to Walton, top of the key. She's going to drive in on the left elbow and get it back to Addy. Under 3 to play first quarter, 9-5 Wynford. Corner 3, give her another one.
It's going to be there. If you can reverse the basketball, you're going to have a corner shooter open every possession against the Diamond.
Ava Romick, 2 threes. She has already matched her season average of 6.2 points. Engler thought about the 3, gets it to Sheldon. Sheldon works her way around, skip pass across the other end, into the lane. Contested shot will fall. Brianna Westrick.
Well, and again, talked about the role players. Some of these other Royals are going to have the opportunity because on that front side, on the first pass in the possession, they were really doing a good job of having a player in front and behind Frombaugh.
Romick with the heat check, didn't get it. Royals with the rebound, they're back out and running. Engler inside the Frombaugh, triple teamed, airballed it, and the rebound comes to Newman as she quickly gets across half court. She'll get into the lane, quadruple team, but she shuffled her feet. It'll be a travel, and with under 2 to play in this opening quarter, Wynford will get it back up 3. So you got 2 teams like playing the man-to-man, 2 teams like shooting the threes, and 2 teams that like to get out and running.
And now you're starting to see, again, Upper extend the floor farther and farther, trying to put some pressure on the young guards of Wynford.
But it's a turnover. Ellie Ham with it, just across half court, nearly turned it over, but they keep possession. Abby Gottfried, she gets deflected but gets it right back. 1:30 left opening quarter. Over the Romick. Does she have a third 3? You betcha. We're tied. Timeout Wynford.
Well, Wynford came in. It looked like they were willing to give that 3 up, and Upper has taken advantage of it.
Take a look at the replay. She's 3 for 4 tonight.
Yeah, wide open, no rotation. The bottom of the zone was screened. That wing defender got sucked up to the top and just didn't rotate. And Upper Sandusky will gladly take those open threes at the rate they're knocking them down right now.
So Coach Amy Taylor Sheldon taking the first timeout, a Home and Kitchen Supply timeout, and gives us a chance to say hello to everybody watching, all 100 of you on YouTube. We will restream this on Facebook later this evening, but welcome in. Let us know where you're watching from on this very, very cold. We're the 14th day into January. We've had one day over 32 degrees. I don't like this. You know what? I love it now because that means maybe we get a spring in March instead of this then.
Maybe we will. Maybe we will. No, I love it. As long as the roads are clear, I love the abundance of snow. I hope we get some more.
Well, we also had a couple snow squalls in Mansfield, too. That didn't make for some fun traveling. But, hey, we're here, and we got some good action coming right now as the Frombaugh shot no good. Ham gets the rebound, and now the Lady Rams with their first chance to take the lead here with a minute left in the first.
Yeah, and Frombaugh's really struggling early from the floor, 0 for 5.
Looking for the back door instead, won't take it, gets it to Ham. Ham's going to try a 3, just in and out. Rebound will be taken by Maggie Ridge. Sheldon across the timeline, guarded by Gottfried. Skips it right side. That's Engler. Engler nearly turns it over. Sheldon somehow gets it and gets it back to Engler. Engler inside, deflected, turned over, and a quick pass out to Gottfried. Gottfried in the lane, Euros, deflected by Sheldon, and back come the Lady Royals. And now Coach Taylor Sheldon holding up the one finger. They will hold for the final shot with 25 seconds. I like that call by the refs because Sheldon had the ball as she was shooting. Mutual possession, took a couple steps. It didn't matter.
Right.
They play on.
Absolutely. I think it was a good play on. And Upper Sandusky is doing a really, really good job of fronting and playing behind in the post.
Sheldon makes them pay, though. She hits another 3. Back the other end at half court. Walton for 3 at the buzzer. Just off the mark. And that is how the quarter will end. Ava Romick, 3 threes. Caroline Sheldon, 3 threes. Royals 14, Rams 11 after 1. We'll be back.
First Federal Community Bank is excited to be entering its second year of media sponsorship for local nonprofits.
We've partnered with Crawford County Now to offer nonprofits a podcast and a radio spot.
First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, as you know, we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play.
You wanted NASCAR action on a Tuesday night? You're getting NASCAR action. Up and down, threes everywhere. That's what you'd expect from Upper Sandusky and Wynford as the Lady Royals lead 3 by 3, 14-11. As we start second quarter action, Travis Berardi, Mark Bollinger. That was a fun first quarter.
It was a great first quarter, very entertaining. 7 made threes combined by the two teams out of the 9 made field goals.
That ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Royals as we are just underway. And the clock is still running. It's not a 30-point lead. It's a 3-point lead, but they just stopped it there.
But, yeah, Lady Royals came out really hot that first quarter. They hit 4 of 6 from three-point range. Of course, Upper Sandusky not too bad either. They were 3 of 8.
Ava Romick, 3 of 4 herself.
So letting it go from deep on both ends.
That was a smart play by Westrick. It was deflected, so she didn't have to take it in the front court. Allowed her to reset. Out to Engler. Engler right down Main Street, deflected back out off the hands of Wynford. It's a turnover. And it'll go back to Upper. 45 seconds in to quarter number 2.
Well, it was a good drive. She looked up and was trying to get the ball to Frombaugh. I think if she takes an extra look, she's going to see that she has that shooter on the wing. So if that defender rotates down, just kick it to the wing, take the open shot.
Romick have another one, in and out. She's shooting some very high percentage shots as Ellie Ham, 96 feet away from the bucket, gets her first foul. But, I mean, they're good looks. They're in and out. She's maybe centimeters away from being 5 for 5.
Yeah, I think if you're Coach Bent, you're going to live with that. If every possession you're going to give her a wide open three, you're going to take your chances because I think she's going to knock some more down here.
And if she continues to do that, that's really going to force Wynford to go straight man-to-man or a triangle and 2 even to get her shut down. Lady Royals lead by 3 here, 14-11.
Upper Sandusky's zone has become so much more active after the first few possessions. First few was very passive. Now they're really active on the perimeter, pressuring the basketball, looking for the double teams.
These are two teams that don't allow over 40 points defensively. Westrick along the baseline to Frombaugh, and Frombaugh finally starts her night off on the scoring. Gets the friendly bounce. Her first 2 points, it's a 5-point lead.
Well, good adjustment there. She's been working the low post there. She flashed to that mid-post area. Now
and a little three-quarter court pressure gets the turnover. Sheldon, baseline, tries getting it to Frombaugh, but gives it right back. Too many times this season I've seen one team get a steal and then turn it back over. Outside, 3, off the front rim. Ham tried deflecting it. Nice box out by Frombaugh. Goes out of bounds back to Wynford with 5:55 left in the half.
That's exactly what I was going to say. You see so many games where players just refuse to do fundamental things like boxing out. Frombaugh,
you're telling me.
Great job of getting the body into the Upper Sandusky player and making sure her team got possession.
And that's why she's the leading rebounder in the Northern 10. She does the little things. Sheldon doing some big things here in the first half. Her 4th 3 of the game. She's got 12. It's 19-11.
Nothing but the bottom. Good look from Sheldon, and she buried another one.
But right back at you.
It's almost like we're playing a game of horse out here.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Absolutely.
And I was about to say, you know, it's 19-14, but Grace Walton yet to score. Wynford's done a really good job defending her. That layup will get the friendly roll.
That's twice now Wynford received a friendly roll down there.
Engler with her 5th point. Back to a 7-point lead, the largest so far of the game. Into the corner, another 3. That one's in and out. That's the 4th shot Upper's had that's gone halfway down and back out. Engler with the Euro off the front of the rim. Frombaugh, though, cleans it up. And a timeout.
Well, just a little bit out of control, but Frombaugh there to clean up the mess. Was able to get herself to the front of the rim. That ball came right back to her. Nice job of getting it up and off the glass.
And for any kids watching, that is why you run the floor right there, Mark.
Absolutely. So many times you see players expect the first shot to go in, they relax, don't get back. Whether it's offense or defense, either one. Play the entire play. Frombaugh, great job there of continuing on down there and was able to reward herself and get the extra 2.
Once again, I want to welcome everybody watching live and free tonight. Like I said, this has been a very fun first half between these two teams. High scoring teams that, you know, like to shoot the 3, like to play some good defense, like to run. And Wynford just a little bit hotter right now. We do have one other game on Facebook that's about to start. Columbia and Hillsdale on the boys' side will be beginning here shortly. You can watch that on Facebook and YouTube, but you can also watch this nice take by Addy Newman. Count it in the bucket.
Well, Addy took advantage of it. So Wynford started trapping around that half-court area and then trying to drop into the diamond. Addy was able to get the ball in that high post area, top of the key. Saw the seam, attacked the basket. Basket went, chance to step to the line and make the 3-point play, which big possession there. I mean, Wynford had got the lead up to 9, starting to get away from Upper a little bit. So big play here by Newman. See if she can finish it off.
71% free throw shooter. We get our first free throw of the evening by both sides, and she makes it to make it 23-17. Sheldon, heat check off the back iron. Frombaugh right there for her. She puts it back up and in, and now Frombaugh is starting to get going.
Yeah, Frombaugh's just doing work on the glass. Good look there by Sheldon, but Frombaugh cleaned it up, got the extra.
Ham She takes a step back, and I hope Coach Phil Loy of Buckeye Central's not watching, because that same situation happened with them against Wynford where the shot was made, but that shuffle right there, it's 3 steps, it's a travel, and it's a turnover instead of a shot.
Yeah, and so many times, coaches preach to players, get your feet set, get your footwork done early before the ball arrives to you. If you don't, that's what happens.
Lady Royals up by 8, under 4 to play, first half. Sheldon, deep 3, just off the mark. Rebound taken by Bryn Cundiff. Lady Rams now in possession. Gets it to Walton, who's still been held scoreless.
Again, just need to move the ball. Get it side to side. You're going to find the open looks.
Gets it over to Erica Rulin. And that's deflected out. It'll stay with the Lady Rams with 3:28 left, as hot-handed Ava Romick back into the game.
I'm really surprised more teams in today's game don't play triangle and 2, diamond and 1, box and 1 defenses, because so many teams play that open post dribble drive offense that, like this, Walton's not receiving any screens from teammates.
Yeah.
There's just no real screening action away from the ball.
So you're telling me a Sheldon coach knows how to defend a hot shooter, huh?
Yes.
Newman with a nice rebound on the offensive end. Gets it back out to Cundiff. Cundiff into the lane, scoops it, and scores a much-needed bucket for Upper.
And again, offensive rebound, second chance points. Good read by Newman. Cundiff took it down the lane line.
6-point advantage for Wynford, under 3 to play in this fast-paced first half. Sheldon drives, kicks. Engler now. She gets to the elbow. She'll pull things back out, get it to Sheldon. Now into Frombaugh, wide open. Somebody lapsed in defense there. It's Frombaugh's 8th point of the first half, 27-19.
Yeah, just a miscommunication on the defensive end. Rams had went to the man-to-man defense. 2 players both rotated out, left Frombaugh wide open.
That ball rolling around, it'll stay with the Lady Rams in the corner, and a smart play there by Rulin just to knock it off of Frombaugh, because you got yourself a wall right in front of you as you take a look at Frombaugh's bucket on the other end. The easiest bucket she may have tonight.
Yes, absolutely. Found herself wide open. A lot of times players are so wide open they miss that, but good job of concentrating and finishing there by Frombaugh. And on this end, what I really like Upper was doing was getting Newman into that high post area, letting her make the decision there. Catch, either drive it or look to go opposite on a skip, and there's a frustration foul.
Offensive foul. We'll take a look at the replay right here.
And that was just simply frustration there by Walton.
Yep, pushed off. Looked like George Pickens on Saturday.
Or any other game.
Anyway, who's your team?
We'll be back next year.
It's the Brown. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean both. I mean,
we
we
know.
both hate the team that's moving on to play the Bills. So
yes.
we're in agreement with that.
Yes.
Go Josh Allen.
I'm one of those Browns fans.
Go Josh Allen.
Go Josh Allen.
Walton trying to get herself going. Another offensive foul.
Not sure if she pushed off or through the elbow.
I think when she jumped, she got spun and maybe the shoulder dipped. I don't know. She was out of control. I'd rather see a walk maybe instead of that.
That's what I thought it was going to be. It was a travel.
It's a turnover nonetheless, but that's her second foul as well. And that changes, that changes the complexion, because she hasn't been scoring, but she has been facilitating.
Yeah, and at this point, down 8, you need to keep her in the game. You can't afford to take her out and sit her. You don't want this lead to get up to 12 to 15 and get away from you here in the first half.
Engler over to Frombaugh. Now to Sheldon in the corner.
And Upper switch defenses again. Little mid-post, high-low action.
Engler will try a 3. In and out. Rebound taken out by Upper. I was going to say they had some overload action going right there. Just couldn't finish. Takes the handoff. That's Cundiff into the corner. Newman back straight away. Ham almost tried the 3, instead gave it inside. The scoop a little bit off the mark. And diving for it, but on the line, it's a turnover on Cundiff.
One thing I'd like to see Walton do is basically use those Wynford defenders as screeners. They're chasing her, they're face guarding, they're not paying attention. When you're running those cuts, just run cuts right off the Wynford defenders, run the Wynford defender right into her own teammates.
1 minute left first half. Wynford leading by 8. Caroline Sheldon has hit 4 threes in this first half. She'll try another here from the edge, the corner. Got it.
Well, great set. They ran the overload, screened it. She was able to get to the corner, found herself open and made it.
Back on the other end, an open 3 for Upper. Can't answer, and Frombaugh gets the board.
Well, it didn't go, but that's a great look. Diagonal pass and then made the extra.
Sheldon will cross the timeline. 27 seconds left here in the half. It's 30-19 Wynford behind 5 threes from Caroline Sheldon. 6 total for the Lady Royals here.
And Upper Sandusky can't be upset with the shots they're getting. It's just they're not dropping here in the second quarter.
Yeah. Final 7 seconds. Westrick along the baseline. Tried passing it to Frombaugh. Can't. And when Upper will not get the shot off, but they get the stop. However, threes are the name of the game here in the first half. 6 threes by Wynford, 5 by Caroline Sheldon. Lady Royals lead this by 11 at the break. We'll take a break and be back with the halftime report. After this, you're watching Girls High School Hoops, Northern 10 style on a Tuesday night.
Coach B.
Hey, Travis, what's up?
Oh, not much. What's that sound?
Just working on some long overdue improvements here.
Whoa.
Fit for a Hall of Famer. Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
First Federal Community Bank is excited to offer the Ohio Home Buyers Plus program, and it's meant to offer an above market interest rate to help the potential home buyer in their journey towards home ownership.
We've got great rates, especially for first-time home buyers. Here at First Federal Community Bank, we are here to make the home buying experience smooth and stress-free.
As a community bank, we're excited to offer this account to help fulfill the dream of owning a home. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you looking for a uniform rental partner that can guarantee garments are returned promptly? No matter your size or industry, Kimmel Corporation can customize a program to fit your needs. Give us a call for a free evaluation of your current program or visit us at kimmeluniform.com. Kimmel Corporation, delivering what we promise, 4 generations strong.
they can move the king. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. Time to go hard and put your game face on. Ruthless, ruthless. This is the moment movies get based on. This is the moment movies get based on. Fire in the bones, watch me fire up the songs. Let it burn 'em, burn 'em, burn 'em. Got the fire in the bones. Our desires, they become.
Tonight's Northern 10 girls action brought to you live and free on the OH Report thanks to our generous sponsors. Chris.daris, Edward Jones Financial Advisor. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, grandchildren, or just trying to protect the financial future of the ones you care about most, Chris can develop specific strategies to help you achieve your goals. Wilson Tire Company. At Wilson Tire Company, we sell new and used tires and provide tire services to customers in Upper Sandusky. No matter which location you visit, we'll prove that Wilson Tire Company is the best when it comes to tire services and alignment. Spherion Mid-Ohio. Spherion Mid-Ohio is proud to support our local athletes. We know the foundations that make great employees are woven into the teamwork, focus, drive, and perseverance given in each practice and game. Let's get to work. Quest Federal Credit Union, a full-service financial institution ready to support you, your family, and your goals. Home and Kitchen Supply, your one-stop shop for kitchen and baths, windows and doors since 1970. First Federal Community Bank. Banking locally just got a little easier. And Kimmel Corporation. Kimmel Corporation is a fourth-generation family-owned and operated company. We understand your business isn't just your business, it's your life. That's why we've dedicated ourselves to help companies like yours look and perform at their very best. Thank you all for allowing us to bring you this Northern 10 matchup live and free. When we return, the Spherion Mid-Ohio halftime report right here on the OH Report.
First Federal Community Bank is excited to be entering its second year of media sponsorship for local nonprofits.
We've partnered with Crawford County Now to offer nonprofits a podcast and a radio spot.
First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, as you know, we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant, they can move the king. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go.
Back here inside the Spherion Mid-Ohio halftime report. Your score at the break, 30-19 in favor of the Wynford Lady Royals. Travis Berardi, Mark Bollinger, back here at the Mountaintop, where threes usually are a crowd, but not tonight. Threes are the name of the game in this one, as both teams have been lighting up the scoreboard. 11 total threes combined by the two as we get right into the halftime statistics.
Well, and the big thing there in the second quarter was Wynford was able to get some makes and then string together that with some good stops on the defensive end. Upper missed some shots and was able to outscore Upper 16-8 in that second quarter, and it was so critical. But yeah, you look at the shooting percentages, and Wynford shooting the ball really, really well, over 50% from the field, 6 made threes, and then the domination on the glass, 13 rebounds to 8, I thought proved to be very big.
Yeah, over 50% from the field is Wynford, 12 of 23. And then on the other end, just 4 of 14 from 3, but I think 4 of those misses were halfway down and back out. It's just unlucky you're that close to making this actually a 1-point lead for the Rams if those 4 drop.
Right. Upper Sandusky has to be extremely happy with the shot selection that they were getting. They had players that were able to get open looks against that diamond-and-one defense that they were playing, Wynford was playing. Shots just didn't go down. We'll see if Wynford stays with that and what adjustments the Upper made at halftime to see if they can get Walton some open looks against it.
Hello to Matthew Anderson watching tonight, rooting on the Royals. Individual scoring for the first half. First, for the Lady Royals of Wynford, 15 points from Caroline Sheldon, 5 threes make that for her. 8 points for Brooke Frombaugh, 5 points Meredith Engler, 2 points Brianna Westrick. As for the Lady Rams, 9 points from Ava Romick, all threes. Bryn Cundiff with 5, and 5 points for Addy Newman. Grace Walton held to no points and 2 fouls there. 14-11 Wynford in the first, 16-8 Wynford in the second for your 30-19 score.
Well, it's going to be really critical here in these first few minutes to see if Upper Sandusky can come out and change the momentum and the flow of the game. Get some open shots, see if they run a couple special sets against that junk defense to get Walton going a little bit here. And even if she doesn't make shots, if they can just get her some looks, it's going to open things up for those other players. But again, pregame, we talked a little bit about those other players, the role players, people to watch out for. Upper Sandusky is going to have some players step up and make some shots here in the second half.
That has been the Spherion Mid-Ohio halftime report. We're back to action. Upper Sandusky looking to get this back to within single digits with their first possession. Newman will try a baseline 3, and it rolls around and in. They finally got one of those to fall, and it's back down to an 8-point game.
Well, really good set on the first possession. They brought Walton off the screen on the baseline, and then they followed it by bringing Newman off of it as well. Corner jumper wide open.
And Sheldon throws it, but it's deflected off the backboard, so it'll stay with Wynford as we take a look at the first 3 of the second half as they continue to fall here tonight, just like the snow outside.
Yeah. 5th made 3 for Upper Sandusky.
Frombaugh right off the catch and release, closely guarded, gets her own board. Engler eyeing up the defense. Now a man-to-man that Upper's running.
Upper's basically double teaming in the post. Addy Newman just dropping down there and fronting in the post. So Frombaugh has a defender in front and behind her.
Yeah, that helps side. So we're going to get a foul here. And that's going to be the 3rd on Grace Walton. But yeah, you're seeing that usually if you're more than one pass away, you're in help side defense, but you're not quite helping. You're helping double the post.
That's basically what Newman had been doing on that possession. Now they get the switch. They've got Frombaugh on Newman. If they can get it to her in the post, they've got the isolation.
Looking to get it to her. She makes the catch. She puts it up and in.
Yeah, and Walton was just a little too slow reacting on the help side, and then with the 3rd foul, with the 3 foul, she couldn't be real aggressive.
10 points for her. It's a 10-point Lady Royal lead. Sheldon nearly makes a one-handed catch on the sideline, but it falls. We'll take a look at the Frombaugh bucket. A nice job of her, the ball, well, not even ball fake, but that hesitation just enough to let Walton fly by her.
Yep, was able to get the flyby and then finish. But just real good job of getting position in the post, calling for the basketball. Good delivery.
Walton on that patented handoff. Crosses over, gets through. Euros left-handed off the glass. No. Frombaugh gets the board, gets fouled, and it'll go back the other way.
Well, Walton was able to get a look. Penetration down the lane. Left-handed look just wouldn't go down for her, but I like the aggressiveness, trying to get involved in the offensive end.
That's Ellie Ham's 2nd foul. The 2nd on the Lady Rams here in quarter number 3 as well. 6:23 left, 10-point Wynford lead. They have possession. Frombaugh on the baseline, looking to get it back outside. She skips it to, that is Maggie Ridge. Now to Sheldon. Sheldon stutters, gets baseline underneath the hoop, kicks it right back out to Ridge. Ridge out to Engler. Sheldon guarded by Newman. Another chance at that entry pass, but instead taking it herself. Euros up and in is Meredith Engler.
Nice job by Engler. Stepped through at the end, created the space, and gave her the angle.
7 points for her. It's back to a 12-point Lady Royal lead. And a jump ball, change of possession.
And I think you're just starting to see a little bit of the frustration from the offensive end carry over into other aspects of the game. It's not moving as quick on the defensive end, not being as sharp on the offensive end for the Rams. You see Newman just looking to go and run and double. They're willing to leave shooters wide open on the backside.
Sheldon in and out, but it's off the hand of Newman. It'll stay, and now it might be this hoop that's down here.
Maybe. Sheldon is not the one that they want to leave open.
No, not at all, especially after the 5-3 first half she had. Into Frombaugh. Back out the ridge. She'll drive baseline underneath the hoop, go all the way through, get it to Sheldon. Ball fakes, step back fakes, gets it over to Westrick. Now to Engler. 5:15 left in the third.
It kind of looks like Westrick's the one that they're willing to leave open. They're going to live with her shooting it.
This season, Westrick, a 1.9 scoring average. More of a facilitator than anything else. She'll get it and quickly pass it off to Engler. Drives the lane, Euros, deflected, keeps it, somehow saves it back out. Skip past to Sheldon. Long possession here for the Lady Royals. You got to think it'll take air out of the sails of Upper if they can get a bucket here.
Absolutely. High post look, little back cut. Two-man game.
Sheldon in the Frombaugh. Puts it up, short, gets it back out on offensive board again. Now to Sheldon. Thought about the three, drives, pulls up, off the back, another offensive rebound. Ridge back out to Sheldon for three. Nothing but net. What a possession by Wynford.
That is demoralizing. Upper Sandusky plays about a minute of a defensive possession, gives up multiple offensive rebounds, and Wynford finishes it with a made three.
Open look on the other end is short, and Wynford gets the board. 18 points for Sheldon, all from beyond the arc. She has 6 threes tonight. Heat check? No, she'll skip it. Westrick left wide open.
Yeah, they're just daring her to shoot it, trying to double Frombaugh.
Engler will try the three, though. Too much on that one, and the rebound comes down to Ellie Ham. 3:35 left, 37-22 here in the third quarter. Deep three, that one off the mark, offensive board by Newman. Newman looking, bounce pass back out, and the Walton. Walton, she'll try a three, and she gets her first points of the game with a deep three.
Well, and it was at a time where they needed it. The lead had gotten up to 15, and you start to see Upper just getting a little upset with the body language showing it. Big basket to get it back to a 4-possession game.
Westrick will try, and she airballs it right to Walton. Let's see if that three from Walton really gets her going, because Upper's going to need it. Walton gets tripped, no call. Hands it off, though. It'll stay with Upper. Open three for Newman. Back-to-back threes for Upper, and they're back down to single possession.
Well, and that's what the three-pointer can do. It can get you back in a game really, really quickly. As you said, 6 quick points there by Upper Sandusky.
So you take a look at the corner three. You can't leave Walton, you can't leave Newman that open because they'll make you pay. And back-to-back buckets have this back down 9 when you thought Wynford was about to blow this one out.
Yeah, Wynford had increased the lead to a 15, and you thought it was maybe going to get completely away from Upper, but 2 good possessions in a row resulted in 3-pointers made. But you look at the three-pointer, 7 made threes for both these teams tonight.
Love me some three-point shooting. And that's more the name of the game now these days.
It is. It's so – the game is becoming very perimeter-oriented. You know, you don't see very many guys that can catch the ball on the block, use those post skills, and do some work and some damage. But the thing is when you have a team that has that ability and still has a player like that, there's so many teams that don't know how to guard it. It's a luxury. You know, I hate to say it's old school, but you see some of these teams that have that player in there that can score in the post, and it's just really, really difficult because everybody tends to play the same style now.
It's what helped Wynford hand Colonel Crawford's lone loss of the season. And it's also what helped them come back to beat Buckeye Central, a team that you have to throw the record out the window because they're a very scrappy squad. They just can't finish. They've been so unlucky. I think they're 3-17 now in one possession games.
But they're a team that nobody's going to want to play down the stretch.
No,
that's
absolutely.
for sure.
Sheldon. That's a handoff to Allie Liming. Had a few points in that Buckeye Central victory.
Wynford willing to take the air out of it a little bit, but Sheldon had other thoughts.
Another offensive rebound, though. That's deflected.
Well, and that's been the story here tonight as well, is the offensive rebounding by Wynford. They've done such a good job of getting second chance opportunities.
That time Grace Walton, though, able to knock it off the Lady Royal and not make them pay for that offensive board. 2 minutes left here, third quarter. There's Walton off the screen, gets it inside, down the lane, blocked by Frombaugh. She had 2 against Buckeye Central. There's her first of the night.
Upper doing a much better job of getting Walton looks off the screen. She's at least getting some touches this half.
Engler looking for Sheldon. Closely guarded, though, by Abby Godfried. And that pass too strong, and another turnover. So back-to-back turnovers by the Lady Royals.
Yeah, tough angle there. Caught it on the wing. Just had to be a perfect pass. Try to thread it in there and wasn't able to do it, and resulted in a turnover.
And Godfried was right there on the backside as well.
Yeah, just the 9th turnover for the Royals.
Coming up on 90 seconds left, third quarter.
Rams need to finish the quarter here, see if they can cut it down by a few more, get it to a 2-possession game, going to the 4th.
Well, that's the great thing about the 3-2. You hit one more 3, it's a 2-possession game.
You're right there.
Down the baseline. Ball fake, back out to Newman. Newman. 1:10 left in the third.
Corner shooter, get the ball to a corner.
There it is. There's the ball fake into the lane. Full head of steam, though, a little too strong on it. And it's an empty possession. Back comes Wynford. Sheldon, top of the key, crosses over, backs it out, and they'll set up their offense.
Upper Sandusky doing a really nice job of fronting Frombaugh, forcing him to try to reverse it and hit her on the seal. But the footwork by the defenders has been really good.
Ooh, no foul there. Bit of contact, but back comes Upper. Newman into the lane. That won't fall, and it looks like both ways. One wasn't called on one end. They didn't call it on the other end as well. And we're back to where we started, just about 20 seconds taken off the clock. Sheldon across the timeline. 21 seconds. Over the Frombaugh beyond the three-point line, gets it the Engler. Waiting for the final shot here, leading by 9.
Well, Frombaugh has Walton on her. Walton had 3 fouls.
5-5. Engler, Euros off the front of the rim, but there's Frombaugh. She can't get the fall, and that's how the quarter will end. So Upper gets a stop, and they will get possession after the break. Lady Rams win the quarter. They're down 9 as we head to the 4th.
Trust our experienced team for seamless program management. Wide garment selections for various industries. Kimmel Corporation offers top quality products and services at the best value. Rent or buy with confidence. Kimmel Corporation is the company for you.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one, I'm the one.
So a 9-7 Upper Sandusky third quarter has them down 8 as we get ready for money time. Travis Berardi, Mark Bollinger back here at the Mountaintop. Lady Rams will get possession. They'll have a chance to get this to possibly 2 possessions to start the 4th.
Well, I think Upper Sandusky has to get this game into a quicker tempo here in the 4th quarter. They can't allow Wynford to use a lot of clock on the offensive end. Increase the tempo, get yourself more possessions. If not, you're going to run out of time in this comeback.
We'll get a foul against Wynford right there to start the quarter.
Foul was on number 10.
That'll be Meredith Engler's second. Only 2 fouls tonight against Wynford, both by Engler.
Yeah, it's been a really clean played game by both squads. Moving their feet, doing a good job on the defensive end.
Walton's going to try her second three of the night. It's off the mark, though. Rebound out and running to Wynford. That's Maggie Ridge with it. Gets it to Engler. Fakes the handoff, looking to get inside the Frombaugh. She does, but a good double team, and it's going to be a steal.
Good play. Here's Yo. Get the ball out in transition. See if you can make a play before they set up the diamond.
Newman gets it around left side in the corner for three. In and out. Rebound fought for, taken by Ham. Ham with it, kicks it back out. That's Bryn Cundiff inside, back outside. Ham hits the three.
Big shot there. Lady Rams now 8 of 22 from three-point range.
She was our secondary player to watch. She came up with a big bucket.
Now you're down to the two-possession game.
37-31, and Coach Amy Taylor Sheldon's going to take her second time out of the night as the Lady Rams not going away yet. Their possible Northern 10 championship hopes, their dreams on the line here tonight.
On the line, but again, that corner three against that diamond and one defense that Wynford is playing is wide open. They've been able to knock down 8 threes on the night compared to just 2 made threes for Upper. You look at it when you have 11 total made field goals and 8 of them are threes. It's just kind of an oddity.
Other action going on tonight in the Northern 10. Colonel Crawford is at Buckeye Central. That's a game that,
keep your eye on it.
However, at the half, it was Colonel Crawford 31, Buckettes 14. Colonel Crawford's really turned it on the last couple games. They blew out Upper Sandusky at home, and now right up the road in Dutchtown, they're up big at the half. So it's looking like they're going to stay at 1 loss in the conference. Carries at Seneca East tonight, Mohawk at Bucyrus. Right now the standings look like this. Crawford 8-1, Carey, Seneca East 6-2, Wynford and Upper 5-3.
Yeah, so again, those top 5 teams have really separated themselves from everybody else. And with the schedule the way it is, there's still time. If you have 3 losses or less, you are still in the mix for a conference title.
6:40 left in regulation. Wynford up by 6. Sheldon trying to make it 9, but it was deflected, and a rebound out to Upper. They got a chance to cut this to maybe 4 or 3 points.
Well, they came out and ran a good set. Upper Sandusky did a good job of guarding it, however, pressured the ball. Sheldon's 3 was contested. Can Upper Sandusky find another answer?
Working it inside. Newman kicks it back out. She'll reset now in the corner. Ball fakes the 3. She'll drive it in again, and she'll get fouled and get free throws.
So Addy drives it into the lane, draws the foul from, I thought it was on Frombaugh.
I think it was Ridge from behind.
Ridge from behind, but so Addy's going to step to the line. 1 of 1 on the night. She's the only lady that's taken free throws on the evening.
She stays perfect.
So
the lone Lady Ram in double figures tonight.
Good
12 points.
Good first 2 minutes here for Upper Sandusky.
Misses the second, but it's a 5-point game with 6 minutes left. Engler across the timeline, double teamed, and we're going to get a bumping foul right there against Abby Gottfried. That's her first. The team's first of the quarter, and that's just, using your body. She didn't reach or anything, but she kind of cut off without.
And it almost looked like Abby kind of took the brunt of that one, holding her stomach a little bit.
That's a tough luck foul both ways right there.
Knocked the air out of her a little bit, but she's right back up and guarding the ball. And Upper running and jumping, doubling the ball.
And another foul. This time is Engler running down the sideline. That's Bryn Cundiff, her first, team's second. Both teams now with 2 fouls with 5:51 remaining in the game. Possession arrow also favors Upper Sandusky here. Plenty of timeouts left as well, so we may be here for a little bit.
Yep. High ball screen.
Engler one-on-one with Erica Rulin.
Again, they're willing to double.
Sheldon straight away. Quickly out of the hands of Westrick, back to Engler. Wynford running clock.
Upper Sandusky just making sure the ball doesn't get to Frombaugh in the post. Willing to give up the perimeter shot to anybody but Sheldon.
And nearly deflected and stolen, but Grace Walton unable to get it before it goes out of bounds.
So in a lot of ways, Upper Sandusky's basically playing almost like an amoeba zone where they're matching up. They're trying to get, obviously, to Frombaugh, making sure they're fronting her and playing behind her. And then Sheldon, of course, is being closely guarded. But other than that, they're willing to let everybody else take a perimeter jumper.
Sheldon has it. And a travel. Turnover on Sheldon is, before she let it go, she jumped and knew it immediately. So the Rams now a chance to get this to one possession with 5 minutes left in the game.
They've gotten it done on the defensive end. Wynford scoreless here the first 3 minutes.
Offensive foul, though.
Trying to run her off the screen, just a moving screen on the baseline. And that goes back to the defense Wynford's been playing on Walton.
So a turnover the other way. The third team foul on the Lady Rams. They have one to give before putting Wynford in the bonus with 5 minutes left. Little full court man pressure. Double team waiting, but too late. They do recover, though. Ball fake, back out. Now to Sheldon just across half court. Lady Royals playing some keep away.
Spreading the floor, making Upper Sandusky chase. See if they can get a natural trap.
Westrick, almost walked there. She takes it in, gets the extra pass before she did. Out to Sheldon for three. Nailed it!
Well, big possession there for Wynford. It wasn't like you drew it up. A little bit of stumbling there by Westrick, but they got the ball out to a shooter.
Walton on the other end can't get it. Sheldon gets possession. In a week and a half's time, in 8 days' time, I've seen two players hit 7 threes in a game. Mel Blueball last Monday against Fredericktown, and tonight Caroline Sheldon against Upper. I don't know what the game record is for Wynford, though. Mel Blueball did tie the record at Clear Fork for a game.
Well, and
that's going to be.
Talking about Mel Blueball, that's another young lady in the area that you give a lot of credit to as far as just working on her game and just making herself into such a good player over the past 4 years. You've just seen her transform herself.
She'll be furthering her playing career at MVNU next year.
Absolutely.
And the fun thing about that was she hit those 7 threes in front of her future coaches.
Yeah, a lot of people were on tap were in the stands that night.
That was a big game, a rivalry game, and Clear Fork just ran over Fredericktown. But Clear Fork, a very good squad. Fredericktown as well,
yes.
A very good squad. Under 4 to play. 8-point Wynford lead. Caroline Sheldon with 7 threes tonight. She gets the handoff. Caroline back to Brooke.
Well, Westrick's going to be wide open if they want to get her the layup. They're willing to basically play Upper 5-on-4 defensively, leaving Westrick open.
Angler off her foot, but last touched by Upper. It'll stay with Wynford with 3:16 left. Update of our other Facebook game, YouTube. Hillsdale leading Columbia 31-18 at the break on boys basketball action. Also earlier tonight, you saw Shelby knock off Willard. Shelby in the same district as Upper Sandusky. Willard in the same district as that Clear Fork team we just talked about.
Should be some exciting basketball in the next 2 months.
Angler down Main Street. She missed the bunny. Back comes Upper down 8. 3 minutes left. Newman, Euros, got it.
Great take by Addy. She saw the seam in transition, attacked it, Euroed, and finished back to 6. Upper just refusing to go away.
Walt nearly gets a steal, but Sheldon keeps it. Triple teamed right now in the corner.
Well,
they have 3 timeouts, and Coach Sheldon's going to use one right here. 2:39 left. So take a look at the the triple team, and it's a smart play. That's why you keep 3 timeouts in your pocket till now.
Exactly, and for Wynford here in the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds, they're going to have to make some free throws because Upper Sandusky's willing to sell out, double and triple team the ball. If they don't get you to turn it over, they're going to start probably committing the fouls. And I'm guessing that Sheldon is going to be one that when the ball gets out of her hands, they're probably going to go and foul somebody else and make some other people beat them because Caroline has been on fire tonight.
Game high 21 points, all from beyond the arc. She has 7 threes this evening.
Yeah, the teams have combined for 16 made threes, 8 apiece.
You love to see it.
Wynford is shooting it a little bit better from three-point land. 8 of 17 on the night.
And they're still around 50% from the field. Just a great night for them. Westrick in the corner, gets it inside the Ridge. Ridge looking backdoor. The Frombaugh turned it over.
Well, and that's what Upper Sandusky wants. They're scrambling, running and trapping, just trying to speed up the Royals. And that internal clock gets going a little bit and just make a quick pass. You don't execute it. And
immediately
turn it over.
after that was thrown out of bounds, Sheldon looked at her mom, said, "That was my bad. That was my bad. Bad throw. I'll make up for it." Lady Rams down 6. 2:20 left.
When they tried to run the same set they did before, they brought Walton off the screen first and then Newman followed.
Corner 3, in and out, rebound taken by Frombaugh. She gets it out ahead. That's Ridge. Ridge getting double teamed right across the timeline. And Coach Sheldon gets the timeout. Here's the whole replay. You let me know, Mark, what you see here. A little bit of a bump. Gets across the timeline.
Well,
was she pulled? That's the thing. Like, did she have possession?
I think there was definitely a travel.
But was it before the timeout?
I don't think it was before the timeout, but the official had granted it. So it's, Officials Appreciation Week. We're going to go with them.
They're down there. We're up here.
They made the correct call. Absolutely. Good call, gentlemen. Appreciate it. So Wynford will maintain possession, but now the Royals down to just 1.
Yes.
And like I said, the scrambling defense, I really expect Upper Sandusky to continue to do this. It wouldn't surprise me if they would find Westrick and commit the foul on her when she does get a catch.
Yeah, Ellie Ham, 4 fouls. Grace Walton, 3 fouls. 14 fouls by.
So Wynford will have the ball side out, 40-34. Upper Sandusky.
Honestly, if you're Upper, you got Maggie Ridge shooting 32% from the line. Everybody else, Westrick's at 60%. Sheldon's at 71. Engler's 59. So there, but
so they have some
you
opportunities.
Can't foul Frombaugh. She's at 80.
So Frombaugh and Sheldon are the 2 you don't want to foul. But you're going to try to get the turnover first. You get the natural trap, and you've got it right here.
Engler works through it at the elbow, back out to Frombaugh. Can't foul her. Sheldon trying to come back around and get the ball. Instead, she gets it over to Ridge with 1:45 left. Sheldon nearly got it stripped away. Coming around, nothing doing, and they keep possession. Well, Engler, this is where you foul, I think.
You get to under 130, I think you give the foul because you're still down by 2 possessions.
There's the trap, the throw, caught by Sheldon like a wide receiver. She's going to take it down Main Street and pull it back out with 1:23 left.
When she gives the ball up, I think you have to commit the foul. You got to get right there before it gets in Frombaugh's hands. You've let 45 seconds go off the clock here. Wynford's able to shorten the game, exactly what they wanted.
And there's finally the foul. And, I mean, it's not a terrible foul.
Yeah, I know Abby Godfrey was, putting her hands up, kind of like, sorry, didn't mean to. But, it's a good foul. At this point in the game, you're at 1:09 left. It's 2-possession game. You've got to commit the foul to create the possessions.
Engler, the first free throw is taken by Wynford tonight. First one's through the net, though. So a 3-possession game. 8th point for Meredith Engler.
Yeah, she stepped up there with confidence. That was a no-doubter. Upper's going to need to push the ball in transition, see if they can get something quick off the made or missed free throw.
Got them both. Made me eat my lunch right there.
Absolutely.
Final minute of regulation. 3 in the air for Walton's off the right side. Rebound out to Engler. Engler got to get it across the timeline. And it's a steal by Walton. Walton, easy layup, gets it to go. Timeout, Lady Rams.
Well, it looked like a little bit of contact there, but Walton came up with it, finished with the left-handed layup. Quick timeout by Coach Vint. Now, you're going to see the Lady Rams draw up something with the defensive pressure. They're going to extend the floor.
And this is where you can let them in the backcourt try and get that 10-second call. Once it's crossed half court, that's when you have to foul.
Yeah, you have a couple of different thoughts on that. People do that. You may see something where they try to get one trap, and then if the ball gets out of the first trap, they give it. Just whatever you do, you've got to get up there and create some kind of pressure. And so many times I see this, and it's one of those pet peeves of mine. When you're trying to foul or you need to foul, I see players just go up and they just kind of like grab or hit them on the shoulder. Go try to rip the ball out of there.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know. Official may not call it.
If you go for the ball, it's not going to be an intentional foul.
Exactly. And you may get the steal without the foul call.
Yeah. Now, hear me out on this. Coach Sheldon's, put your 4 players back there. Get the inbounds. Take 9 seconds off the clock. Call a timeout.
I would potentially if I had more than one timeout left.
Gotcha.
I think that's
timeout. I don't know.
I think that's the difference.
But now in these rules where there's no the 10 seconds gets reset, that's going to take it down to about 30 seconds. Right. There's the inbounds. Sheldon, home run pass, gets it to Westrick. Westrick gets it stripped out though.
And there you go. Walton made the play.
Almost overthrew Newman, but Newman's going to be fouled by Sheldon. That's Sheldon's first. That's the team's second.
Great play there by Walton coming in.
Third.
Was going to be willing to get the steal or the foul. Was able to come up with the basketball. Upper Sandusky does not need a 3. I know that they're down 6, but they can take the quick basket. Of course, they've only made 5 2-pointers on the night. They've made 8 threes. So
there it is. Newman layup good. And a timeout, Jerry Vent.
Well done. Great execution off the baseline out of bounds play. Addy just looked like she was going to set the screen. Quick slip of it, wide open.
42-38 now. And this one's not over yet, folks. And now even you get that foul, it's still a 2-possession game no matter what.
Exactly.
You hope they miss at least 1, you get a 3, you get it down to 2, and then you can continue to extend this game out.
Absolutely.
But that bucket gives you options.
It gives you a lot more options than being down 6, and you don't need as much help down here with potential missed free throws. Last time we were in this situation, though, Upper Sandusky was able to get the turnover. So we'll see if they come out and they go zone pressure.
They took 15 seconds off to get the bucket. Right. But if you do that, there's still 4 seconds left, and it's a tie game.
Yep. So they're in man pressure.
Lost by Sheldon. She gets it back, though.
Now you just play it out. You may get a 10-second call. Use it as the natural trap right there.
Engler lost it out of bounds.
Upper Sandusky
What a
pressure.
job by Abby Gottfried. Watch her does not create the contact and just out of control and out of bounds.
Yep, Abby did a really good job of running beside her, keeping position, used her body to defend instead of her hands.
Cundiff, top of the key, looking to get it to Walton off the screen. There's the handoff. Walton into the lane, left side to Ham. Ham turns it over, back into the hands of Engler. 13 seconds left. You got a foul, and there it is.
Well, the right idea. She caught it there. Saw Addy Newman open for a split second. Just a little late in getting her there, getting the ball there.
And Grace Walton forced the foul. That's her 4th. Engler's first is in.
Well, she stepped up and shot it well here from the free throw line.
10 points for her, right at her average now.
Upper Sandusky still has a timeout left, so quickly get up the court. Got to shoot the quick 3 and then call the timeout.
There's Walton. She's going to pull up. Just off the mark. Rebound fought for, stays with Upper. Now into the hands of Wynford, and that will do it. The Wynford Lady Royals stay alive in the Northern 10 race. They knock off Upper Sandusky 44-38. We will take a break. When we come back inside the Spherion Mid-Ohio post-game show, we will have our Quest Federal Credit Union MVP. I think you all know who it is. Mark will talk to her after the break. You're watching Girls High School Hoops on a Tuesday night.
Coach B.
Hey, Travis, what's up?
Oh, not much. What's that sound?
Just working on some long overdue improvements here.
Whoa.
Fit for a Hall of Famer. Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into the Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH.REPORT.
First Federal Community Bank is excited to offer the Ohio Home Buyers Plus program, and it's meant to offer an above-market interest rate to help the potential home buyer in their journey towards home ownership.
We've got great rates, especially for first-time home buyers. Here at First Federal Community Bank, we are here to make the home buying experience smooth and stress-free.
As a community bank, we're excited to offer this account to help fulfill the dream of owning a home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you looking for a uniform rental partner that can guarantee garments are returned promptly? No matter your size or industry, Kimmel Corporation can customize a program to fit your needs. Give us a call for a free evaluation of your current program or visit us at kimmeluniform.com. Kimmel Corporation, delivering what we promise, 4 generations strong.
Think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, as you know, we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant, they can't move the king. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless.
Welcome back to the Quest Federal Credit Union post-game show. Our MVP tonight, Caroline Sheldon. And Caroline, great performance tonight, coming in here, big win against a very good Upper Sandusky squad.
Yeah, it was a great win. We didn't have that much preparation, but we knew coming into this that was going to be tough. We were going to have to stop Walton, and that's what we did to win this game.
Well, you talked about stopping Walt. Let's talk about that defensive game plan a little bit. You guys went diamond in one, tried to take her out of the game.
Yeah, I feel like we did a very good job. Bree Westrick, she's very fast, so she was able to keep up with her the entire time. We had our talking going on, switching, everything ready. to hold her to just a couple points, so we were able to get the win.
Yeah, you guys did a real good job defensively on her. But then on the other end, let's talk about the offensive end for your team. 8 made threes as a team, 7 for you. What led to those open shots?
I think we just have great passers on our team. Meredith, myself, everyone else on our team, we just great passing, know when to find an open girl out of the trap because they were trapping a little bit. So we knew when to find an open girl, and we were able to knock them down today.
Yeah, we thought that was really key, too. When Upper started going to the trapping defense, you guys did a really good job of moving the basketball. Talk about the unselfishness of this team.
Well, we're just all great friends outside of this, all care about each other a lot. So we knew we just are unselfish. That's literally us as a team if you would describe us. Like, none of us want to be better than the other. We just all want to be the same, be able to come out as a team, win some games.
Well, you definitely played well tonight. You guys were able to get another big win tonight. Only 3 losses in the conference, so you're still hanging in there.
Mm-hmm.
So congratulations on that. Before we let you go, any shout-outs you want to give tonight?
Shout-outs to my teammates for finding me shots, making me open, and just my coaches and everyone for helping us prepare for this game.
Sounds great. Congratulations again. Caroline Sheldon, tonight's MVP as Wynford takes down Upper Sandusky.
Trust our experienced team for seamless program management. Wide garment selections for various industries. Kimmel Corporation offers top quality products and services at the best value. Rent or buy with confidence. Kimmel Corporation is the company for you.
Back here to wrap things up inside the Spherion Mid-Ohio post-game show. I want to thank Caroline Sheldon, a career night tonight, hitting 7 threes, game-high 21 points. She's our MVP. As the Lady Royals stay in the Northern 10 race, they knock off Upper Sandusky on the road, 44-38. Let's get right into the stats, Mark. And just what an effort by the Lady Royals here tonight. 2 very good defensive teams. It came down to 3-point shooting, though.
It did. It came down to 3-point shooting. Upper Sandusky, because of the diamond and 1 defense that Wynford played, was able to get a lot of wide-open 3-point looks. Unfortunately, they just didn't shoot it very well. Just 8 of 26 from 3-point land. Wynford, on the other side of things, knocked it down at a great rate. 8 of 17 from behind the arc. Big difference in the ball game.
Yeah, and a couple 4 for 4. Meredith Engler down the stretch, free throw wise, they really keep this out of reach, but a nice win by the Lady Royals here today. That moves them to 10-4 on the season, 6-3 in the Northern 10, 2 games back from Colonel Crawford, unless they had a massive letdown in the second half against Buckeye Central. It seems like they're going to stay at 1 win. Wynford still has to play Crawford one more time. So if they can get somebody, a Cary or a Seneca East can knock off Crawford, then they would play each other they can control their own destiny right there. As for Upper Sandusky, they dropped to 8-6, 5-4 now in the conference, and it's going to be really hard for them to get back into the conference race now. They do play. I mean, they just fell to Crawford the first time on the second half of the schedule, so they can't get that game back. But it's going to be tough for them to win it. So pretty much knocked out of that, but still they have a chance to really set themselves up in that D4 Northwest District where Bellevue and Shelby ahead of them, and then it's them.
And while they did probably, fall out of contention for the Northern 10 title, there's still a lot to play for if you're Upper Sandusky. A chance to get a good seed, set yourself up, position yourself to be able to make a run in tournament. And for Wynford, a huge win. Stayed, like we said, at 3 losses in the conference. But most importantly, I think for Wynford, what you see is a team that is just going to get better and better and better. With just 1 senior, they're going to be a team that is going to continue to improve, and a team that you're not going to want to see come tournament time.
Yeah. It's pretty much like tournament time for Wynford. They get Cary, one of those teams a game ahead of them right now. They're at Cary in 3 days' time. Friday night. Yep, Friday night, 7:30 at Cary. Upper Sandusky looks to bounce back. They will head to Seneca East. Now, say an Upper Sandusky win at Seneca East happens, and then, well, we'd have a 3-way tie with Wynford for that second spot. So Wynford, Upper Sandusky fans on Fridays, they had to Cary and Upper to Seneca East. 44-38 the final. The score by quarter, it was Wynford 14-11 in the first, 16-8 in the second. Upper took the third quarter 9-7, and then 10-7 in the fourth, but it was too little too late. That 16-8 run by Wynford was just too much for them. Any final words for you, Mr. Bollinger, before we get out of here?
Well, again, pleasure to be here with you. It was a great night tonight. It's always fun to watch Northern 10 teams get together. Two really, really solid ball clubs that we're going to see down the road.
Yep.
Good luck to both of them. A lot of good basketball being played in the Northern 10, and we're excited to see how this thing finishes.
Very competitive conference that I'm thinking is going to come down to the end. Kind of like what the boys did last year where we had, a four-way tie for the championship. We may have that here on the girls' side, but can't wait to see how that goes. A lot of basketball still be left to play. But we're going to get out of here tonight. I want to thank everybody that helped make things possible. Justin Wilson, great job on the camera work. Mark Bollinger, as always, my friend. Pleasure working with you, buddy. And our sponsors for this evening, Chris.daris, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, as well as Wilson Tire Company, our scoreboard sponsors. Quest Federal Credit Union, our MVP sponsor. Spherion Mid-Ohio, our pregame, halftime, postgame sponsor. First Federal Community Bank, our instant replay sponsor. Home and Kitchen Supply, our timeout sponsor. And our commercial sponsors, First Federal Community Bank, as well as Kimmel Corporation. I want to thank the fine folks here at Upper Sandusky for letting us be here every single boys and girls home game this season and the last couple of years. Love it up here on the Mountaintop, as well as the OHSA for allowing us to bring you these games to you live and free. Wynford staying alive in the Northern 10 race. They knock off Upper Sandusky 44-38. For Mark Bollinger, Justin Wilson, I'm Travis Berardi saying so long from Upper